Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. So today we have Madison, and she does have some blonde in her hair, but today she wants to do something super different and fun, and she wants to go darker. We are going to have to fill her though, so I'm using 10 GI, 9 AA, 8 GI, 7C, 6 AA, and 6 CB. And this might sound a lot, and I know a lot of people like to fill hair differently, but for me, I like to fill by level to make sure that I'm covering all of my bases. I've tried to fill other different ways, but this is just what works best for me, and I love to do it this way so that I know that every pigment that they need is going to be in there, and this gives me the richest formula possible. However you fill, it's just really important to make sure that you are replacing the gold and copper pigments that were taken out while you were lightening the hair. And she is not super blonde at all. However, we are going to be dropping her to about a level 4. So it is really important that we fill everything. And a good rule of thumb to know when to fill is if you are going more than 2 shades darker, you're going to want to replace that pigment that you've taken out just so that it doesn't become green and muddy and it doesn't fade quick. I also get asked what happens if you don't fill the hair first, and it gets really muddy. It has sort of a green tint to it, and it's just very hollow. The color isn't rich at all, and it fades super quick. It can also fade really patchy, so it's really important that you fill. We still want to keep her money piece a little bit lighter, so I'm using the Uberless Bond Amplifier to protect the money piece that I have clipped away. I just want to make sure that we put a barrier on them just in case any color kind of splashes around. And I like to do this at the bowl so that it's really quick. I can get all the color on there and make sure it is super saturated. I like to fill the hair when it's dry just so that it can develop completely. I don't want any water to interfere and dilute the color at all. We want this to be super pigmented and get all the color that we need on here. I also let this process for the full 20 minutes. That is the full processing time for Shades EQ. So let it process, let it sit. It's gonna look absolutely terrifying, but it's gonna be worth it, I promise. So now that she is all processed, I'm going to be mixing up her 2 new formulas. So I'm using 4WG, 5N, 5NW, and 7NG. And as you can see, these are very warm colors. Our goal is a really nice chocolatey brown, and we want to get the most richest color that we can possibly get, and filling her is also going to be helping that as well. So these together is going to give us the most beautiful chocolate brown color. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I'm so excited. And for her money piece, I'm going to be using mostly 7M and a little bit of 9M. This is going to be a really beautiful beigey color that's going to complement that chocolate brown really well, and also keep it lighter around her face so that she doesn't feel too dark. I also made sure to towel dry her hair as much as possible, get as much water as we can out, and I'm just going to be applying this color the same way I did the filler, just right over top, and making sure that we are saturating everything. I also want to point out that doing it this way at the bowl has literally cut my time more than half. I would have probably spent over an hour applying this with a brush and a bowl because she has so much hair, but doing it this way, it literally took me maybe 10 minutes to make sure that everything was nice and saturated. I didn't waste any color. Like, it's literally insane. If you've never tried it, I totally recommend it because it will literally cut your time in half. After we applied all her color, I'm moving on to her money piece and just applying that second formula right over top. I'm letting all of this process together for about 30 minutes and then we'll be rinsing it out. So now you can see already how beautiful and rich this color is going to be. It is absolutely stunning already. I'm using the Wizard by Amika to get her tangles out before we style her, and then after we curl her, I'm going to be using the Olaplex No. 7 oil, one of my favorites. And look at this, you guys. One of the most satisfying things about a color service is brushing out these curls. One of my most favorite things in the whole entire world. And for her curls, I used the Babyliss 1 1/4 iron. And you guys, like, I don't even have to say anything. This is absolutely stunning on her. She is so gorgeous. But let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Bye, guys.